Hi, so today we would love to do the 30 minutes Pilates flow on the reformer. So let's get started. So we're going to keep the necklace nice and flat. And also all the springs attached so the carriage doesn't move. So now we're going to lie down onto the back, slowly onto the carriage. Oof, good. So keep the both heels and toes onto the frame of the machine and arms down by your side. And tuck the pelvis and release the pelvis. Use exhale and tuck and releasing the pelvis back. Again, exhale and tuck and release. And exhale and tuck. Again, exhale and tuck. Exhale and hold. Slowly lift your hips up to the ceiling. Keep pressing the hip flexors up to the ceiling. And slowly roll your spine down and back. One more time. Exhale and tuck the pelvis deep. And slowly lift your hips up to the ceiling. And slowly roll your spine down and release your tailbone back. One more time. Exhale and tuck. And lifting up. Relax your neck and exhale. Roll your spine down. And back to the center. Let's bring your both knees up to the 90 degrees angle. Extend one leg up, the leg up and up. Let's slowly move your both arms up to the ceiling, palms facing to each other and up. And up back to the 90 degrees angle. Both knees going to the 45 degrees angle. And back to the center and other side. Keep the knees and sides glued to each other and back to the center and side and center and the side and center and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Flex your feet and open, close, and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 9 and 10. Nice, good. And slowly bring the arms down and pointing the toes. Lift your arms slightly off from the mat and use big inhale to prepare. As you exhale, lift your chest up and inhaling and back. Again, exhale and lift. Inhaling and back. One more time. Exhale, lift. And inhaling and back. Reach your arms up and palms facing each other. And bring the toes onto the leg, onto the bar. So we're going to lift your shoulders up, down, up, and up, down, up, and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 9 and 10. Nice. Press the shoulders down, palms facing to your knees, elbows bending 90 degrees angle. And we're gonna go rotation down and up and 2 and up and 3 and up and 4. Rotation up and 1 and back and 2. Keep the elbows aligned your shoulders. 3 and 4 and 5. Nice, good. Lifting up and hug your knees into your chest and make a circle. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Reverse circle. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Nice, good. And slowly bring the knees to your chest and lift your chin up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And relax your neck and make a circle separating the knees. And to relax the hip joint. And 3 and 4. Reverse circle. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Nice, good. And slowly bring the knees to your chest and bring the legs back to the bar and arms down. Good, so let's bring the heels down again. So I want you to make a frog position, feet together, knees open, both hands onto the pelvis, and we're gonna tack the pelvis with this frog position, tack, and back, and 2, and back, and 3, and back, and 4, and back, and 5, and hold, 2, 3, and 4, and bring the hips back to the center. And I slowly bring the knees up, arms down, and roll your body onto the side, and press yourself up. Excellent. So now we're gonna set up the springs. Let's use the 2 strong springs and then 1 easy one. Okay, good. So let's lift your necklace abs. Great. So we're gonna bite down onto the back, and nice and slow. And arms down by your side. So let's bring the both heels against the bar. So I want you to have a slightly wider with upright, like you can put 1/5 in between your knees and extending your legs straight. So make sure your center of your heel is pressing into the foot bar, toes up. Relax the shoulders, even your knees straight. I want you to keep pressing the heels into the bar so your body is really stretching out and lifted up. So now bend your knees and extending up and back, and 2, and back, and 3, and back, and 4, and back, and 5. Hold your position, bring the knees to the halfway. So now we're gonna pump down, 1, and 2, and 3. Keep the tailbone down, no tucking. Keep the body nice and neutral. 8, and 9, and 10. Nice. Good. Extending it straight up again. Keep pressing the heels into the bar. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. So now we're gonna press the toes onto the bar and heels down and up. Bend your knees and extend again. Heels down and up. Bend your knees. Good. Nice. Keep going. So make sure your tailbone is down. Okay, we are not tucking the pelvis. Keep the pelvis neutral. Tailbone always down. And heels and up. And bend and out. Again, heels and up. And bend and up. Again, heels and up. And bend and up. Again, heels and up. And bend. Last one, heels up and hold. Bend your knees, small pump. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Focus onto your hamstrings. And 9, and 10. Nice. Good. And extending up. So now we're gonna go 1 knee and 1 heel down, up and down, 1 at a time, and down and up. Let's make sure we are getting through both legs straight position, and down and up and down. Both knees straight and switch. Good. And 5, and 6. Keep the abs tight, close the ribcage deep. And 8, and 9, and 10. Nice. Good. Up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly down. Very nice. Good. So now I want you to put your arches on top of the bar, pointing the toes, and keep the knees and thighs together. Squeeze toward to the center, and I want you to curl your toes like a bird holding the perch. So we're gonna go extending. You don't have to go 100% straight, but I want you to squeeze the hips together and squeeze your hamstring together, and bend your knees again, out and in. It's a very weird position, but I want you to be kind of in between perfectly bent or perfectly straight. So it's kind of in between position, squeezing the knees, your thighs always tight, hips together, focus onto the hamstring. Your toes are curled, like holding like a perch, and out and in. And 5, and 6, and 7, and 8 and 9. Woo, and 10. Nice, and hold, small bend, and 1, 2, keep squeezing the hips, squeezing the thighs, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Nice, good. And extending all the way out, and flex your feet and heels down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, good. And bend your both knees. So now we're gonna go open position. Let's bring the heels to the end of the bar and knees open to the 45 degrees angle, and extending up and bend. Nice, and 2 and bend, and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Nice, and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Hold your position. Keep pressing the heels into the bar. Knees nice and straight. 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Bend your both knees. Small pump, and 1 and 2. So accent is toward to the bottom, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Extending up, straight, straight, straight. Keep pressing the heels into the bar. So now slowly move onto your toes, and bend one knee and one heel down. 1 and to keep turn out the position, but we do not want to move our pelvis. Pelvis should be very stable. The movement comes from the hip joints, and push and push and push and push. Nice, up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Small pump again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Close the ribcage deep. And 6, 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Very nice. Extending up. 2, 3 and 4. All the way back. Nicely done. Hug your knees into your chest and make a circle. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Reverse, and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Nice, good. So now we're gonna roll onto the side and press yourself up. Good. So let's adjust the springs into 1 strong springs and then 1 easy springs. Then we're gonna move on to our strap work. So we lie down onto the mat one more time, and I want you to hook your straps around your feet. Alright, so we're gonna put the straps around the feet. So let's start from the frog position. So keep the heels together and knees and toes open to the 45 degrees angle. So today I don't want you to go too wide. I want you to actually go a little bit smaller so we can kind of more focus onto the inner thighs, okay? So we're gonna go a little bit smaller, 45 degrees angle, arms down and extending up. So squeeze the inner thighs super tight and inhaling and back. Again, exhale, push and back, and 3 and back, and 4 and back. Nice, and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Hold your position, pointing the toes, and go big circle, wide, and squeeze, and lift, and wide, and squeeze, and lift. Focus onto the movement. The movement comes from the hip joint and inner thighs. I don't want you to move pelvis along, so keep the pelvis very stable. Very good. Again, open and squeeze and back. Let's go to the other side. Both legs together. Squeeze the hips and thighs tight, open and wide back. Again, down and open. The movement comes from the hip joint. Keep the pelvis stable. And press down, open, big exhale back. Again, press down. Open. Keep squeezing the both sits bones together to the center. And back. Last one. Down. Open and back. Nice, good. So now we're gonna flex your both heels and halfway down and make a little circle. 1 and 2. So let's keep it to this 45 degrees angle. And I want you to flex your feet, and then you to use the heels to make a little circle. And 5 and 6 and 7. Reverse circle, reverse. 1 and to keep squeezing your sit bones together to the center, so we can always activate our pelvic floor muscle. And 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Nice, good. And hold your position, pointing the toes, and keep your legs back to the parallel, so no more bending, no more turn off. And bend your both knees, flex your feet. So let's keep the straps outside of your knees and keep the knees and thighs together, extending straight. 1 and back to the 90 degrees angle. Try not to bring too close, okay? Keep the knees right on top of the hip joint and push on top of the hip joint. Good job. Nice, and push and in. Again, press. Good, and in. Good, and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Hold your position, pointing the toes, extending both legs up and both legs down. Keep squeezing in the thighs and hips. Down. Again, up and down and up and down. Keep squeezing the hips. The thighs tight. Keep the knees together. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Hold your position, flex your feet. And 1 and 2. No turn now. Keep it parallel. And 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. Last one and 10. Very nice. Bend your both knees. Good. Let's take the straps off. Very nice. Good, good, good. So now we're gonna keep the straps down. Then we need to make the neck nice and flat. Relax the shoulders, arms down, keep the heels down. So your carriage is really easy to move, but try not to move. Tuck the pelvis and lift your hip back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Slowly down. Good. So now we're gonna bring the tailbone down. Then let's bring the toes onto the bar. We're gonna have smaller widths apart, like we have like 1/5 in between the knees. Arms down. Try not to move the carriage. Tuck the pelvis as deep as you can. Lift your hips up and relax your neck and shoulders. Slowly down. Focus onto the hamstrings and back. Let's go one more time. Relax the shoulders and neck. Tuck the pelvis and lift. No move from the carriage, and slowly roll your spine down. And tailbone down to the mat. Last one. Exhale and tuck the pelvis. Relax the shoulders and neck. Push the hips up. And slowly roll the spine down. And back to the center. Excellent work. Extending the both knees and heels down, down, up. And 2 and up. And 3 and up. And 4 and up. 5 and hold. Let's actually send one toes outside of your bar and hook your toe. And bring the heel even deeper down. So we're gonna stretch deeper onto the calf. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Back to the center. Let's do the other side and flex. Let's pull the toes toward to yourself, and you press the other heel down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Good. And back to the center. Bend your both knees and back. Nice, good. So roll on to the side one more time. All right, good. So we're gonna stand on top of the reformer. So I'm gonna you to actually keep the feet onto the reformer. Then we are using the same springs, and I want you to go to like an up stretch position. So both hands wide of the apart, shoulders down, relax your neck. Good. So we are pressing your carriage away with your heels and scoop up your tummy and back to the center. Your spine is lifting up entire time. Keep pressing the heels into the carriage and inhale. Exhale, again in. And exhale, again in. And exhale, good. And 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, ooh, and 10. Nice, good. Hold your position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, very good. So now I want you to bring the knees onto the reformer. Then I want you to go to turn around. Let's actually hold the side, hold the, you can actually hold your necklace, or shoulder rest, or actually onto the carriage, the machine by itself. Good. So now we're gonna bring the both heels against the footbar. Okay. Then we're gonna go extending your legs straight. It's up to you. If this is too strong, we can definitely go down to 1 strong springs. Okay, so try to make your body nice and straight, up super tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your both knees and up, and 2, and up, and 3, whew, and 4, and 5. Up and hold again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, and bend your knees. Good. Back to the center. Good. So now we're gonna keep the both hands onto your shoulder rest, and let's bring 1 foot forward and keep 1 leg away and extending the knee. So we are going to this front lunge position. So push your hips down. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5. Hold your position. Relax the shoulders. So now we're gonna slowly lift, 1 foot and both feet on top of the footbar. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring the other foot in front and going to the lunge position, and let's push the hips down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, and hold. 2, 3, and 4. Lift back to the flat position. Relax the shoulders and lift 1 more time. Challenging. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Nice. Let's bring it, extend knee down and soften the knees and back on top of the reformer. Very good. Good. So now let's set up the springs. 1 strong springs. Then we're gonna hold. Sit down onto the reformer. So let's send the hips towards to the edge of the carriage. Okay, and I want you to actually closing the ropes from your arms and palms facing up. So now we're gonna pull the elbow up and back and 2. And you know what? Actually, it's kind of easy for me, so I'm gonna actually add 1 easy spring. It's totally up to you. Okay. So you can definitely work on the same springs. If you need to make it stronger, please go ahead to do so. Pull and back and 2 and pull and pull. Hold your position. Relax the shoulders. Let's push your chest forward and lift your chin up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And extending palms facing down and pull your elbows. 1 and back and 2. Keep the palms facing down this time, and 3 and 4 and 5. Hold your position and circle. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. hold and lift your chin up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And extending. Let's separate the arms one more time. So no more crossing the ropes. And keep the palms facing to each other and pull straight back and back. And to try not to open the elbows, your inner arm and the side of the bodies are kind of loving each other. Good. And back. And 5 and 6. Pull straight back. And 7. Keep the elbows closer to each other behind you. 8. Whew. And 9. And 10. Hold your position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And back to the center. Good. So let's bring the arms down. And let's make sure your necklace is straight down. So now we're going to ride it onto the back one more time. All right. So now I need you to keep the both legs up toward to the ceiling. So let's hold your shoulder rest and both legs up. Soften the both knees. Right. Good. So now we're going to bring the arms down by your side and lift your hips slightly up and down. Keep knees bending and back, but try not to go up and down and up and down. Okay, we don't want to do that. We want to keep the knees together, soften the knees, tuck the pelvis deep, and instead of going up and down with the momentum, I want you to go lifting to the ceiling and back, and then down to the ceiling, tiny bit up. You don't have to lift too high. All we need is small lift from the mat to the ceiling, and up and down and up and down and up and down. Nice. Extending the knees and halfway down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up. Soften the both knees and both knees down and up only to the 45 degrees angle. Try not to go too deep. And down and up and down and up. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. Whew. And 10. Nicely down. Nice. Good. And extending up. Flex your feet. Turn out, heels together, and tap, 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 and up, 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 up. We don't have to go all the way down. Okay, just a 45 degrees angle, slightly higher than your foot bar. Again, down, 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 and go up, 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 up. Again, down, 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 and up, 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 again, and down, 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 and up, 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 up. Let's go one more time. Whew. Good. And up, 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 up. Point and back to the parallel. Bend your both knees. Second set of lift your hip up and down. And up to the ceiling, tiny bit. We're controlling all the move. And up. Try not to use the momentum. Lifting up to the ceiling and slowly then just a little tuck and slightly off from the mat. We don't have to go whole lot. So no momentum using. Whew, 2 more times. Last one. Nice. Good. And hug your knees. Relax the shoulders. Big inhale. And exhale from your mouth. Good. So now we're going to roll onto the side again. And let's make sure you have only one spring, okay? Alright. So we're going to bring the both knees onto the reformers. Knees against your shoulder rest. And we're going to keep the both hands onto the frame. Shoulders down. So make sure your thumbs are up on top, okay? And bend your both knees. So we're going to go tap the pelvis right and back. And to tap the pelvis and round your spine. And 3, whew. And 4, relax the shoulders. And 5, and 6, whew. And 7, and 8, oof, and 9, and 10. Hold 2, 3, and 4, and back. Very nice. And slowly relax your upper body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And slowly roll yourself up. Whew. Good rotation of shoulders. 5 and 6, 7, and 8. Palms facing back and press. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. Arms straight forward, palms facing to each other, and open to the side. 1, and back, and 2, and back, and 3, and back, and 4, and back. Nice. And relax the shoulders and back to the center. Very good. Nice. Good. So let's sit down onto the reformer and relax your neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center as a side, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Nice. And back. Nice. Palms facing up. Big inhale from your nose. And as you exhale from your mouth, bring the arms in front of your chest and press your hands away. 2 more times. Inhale from your nose. Exhale from your mouth. And press your hands away. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands back to your chest. This is it today. Thank you very much. Great work.